Have you found yourself asking, why does this keep happening to me after another relationship with someone who just couldn't show up emotionally? You know the pattern. They're physically there, but emotionally, they're miles away. You work so hard for their attention, their affection, their validation, and now you're left feeling pretty darn exhausted. If this sounds painfully familiar, I want you to know something very important right now. This isn't just some random bad luck, and it is not your fault. Let me ask you something. What happens if this pattern never changes? More disappointments? Maybe more nights where you're left wondering, why am I not good enough? Maybe more years filled with relationships that drain you rather than fulfill you. The truth is, the cycle isn't just frustrating, but it's really stealing away all your energy from being in relationships that are deeply meaningful and you feel connected with. And here's what most therapists and dating coaches won't tell you. Your attraction to emotionally unavailable partners isn't just poor judgment or bad luck. It's your unconscious mind trying to heal unfinished emotional business from your childhood. Hear me out. You keep finding yourself with partners who can't give you the emotional connection you need. And it makes you feel unworthy. It makes you feel like there's something fundamentally wrong with you, or that you're just not lovable enough to deserve someone's full presence. And here's the thing. People shouldn't be working this hard just to be valued in their relationships. Love shouldn't feel like an endless audition where you never get the part. Growing up with emotionally immature or unavailable partners has created specific wiring in our neural circuitry. When your emotional needs weren't consistently met as a child, you would have developed these 3 adaptations. You become hypervigilant, always scanning for signs of connection. You learn to work harder, to be perfect, to minimize your needs, to be low maintenance. And you internalize the belief that love is something you have to earn. And sadly, these patterns don't just disappear when we grow up. I understand how painful and confusing the cycle is. You consciously want a loving, available, present partner, yet you keep attracting people who just can't give this to you. This happens because our brain is drawn to what's familiar, even if it hurts. It's what psychologists call repetition compulsion. Your brain is trying to heal old wounds by recreating the similar situations and hoping for a different outcome this time. If your emotional needs weren't consistently met as a child, having an emotionally unavailable partner, it feels oddly familiar. It's as if your unconsciousness is saying, I know this emotional landscape, I know what's predictable, and this is normal for me. I've been exactly where you are. After having a mental breakdown in my 3rd year of medical school and briefly leaving the program, I had to confront how my upbringing with emotionally immature parents was impacting all of my adult relationships. It wasn't easy. It was actually very hard. But really understanding this pattern was my first step towards breaking it. Through my work with over 100 clients and students, I discovered these 3 patterns that emerge when you keep attracting emotionally immature partners. The pursuer, the fixer, the distancer. The pursuer, you're constantly chasing emotional connection and working overtime to earn love and validation. You're hyper aware of your partner's emotional state and you're constantly adjusting your behavior to make them more comfortable. The fixer, you're drawn to people who need fixing and saving. You believe that if you just love them enough or help them fix their wounds, they'll then finally be able to show up for you emotionally. And then there's the distancer. Paradoxically, you are emotionally unavailable yourself. You're attracted to emotionally unavailable partners because they're safe, because they won't demand the vulnerability and emotional intimacy that right now feels threatening to you. Please take a moment to reflect. Which of these three patterns sounds the most like you? Understanding your pattern is the first crucial step to this transformation process. Okay, have hope. Here's my simple 3-step plan to break these cycles and start attracting the emotionally available partners that you deserve. Step 1, recognize your patterns, because awareness is step 1 to healing. The next time you feel drawn to someone, pause and ask yourself, does this person have the capacity for emotional intimacy? Or am I recreating a familiar pattern? This simple pause can create new space for new choices. Step 2, you need to reparent your inner child. Learn to give yourself the validation, emotional support, and connection that you've been looking for in others. This means validating your own feelings when they arise, setting boundaries that honors your needs, speaking to yourself with compassion that you have always deserved as a child and now. And step 3, redefine what love feels like. The most challenging but transformative step is rewiring what love feels like in your body. Real love has a steady, secure quality. It feels like coming home and not like climbing a mountain. Start noticing when connections feel easy and nurturing rather than anxiety-provoking and depleting. Just imagine what your life will look like when you break this pattern. You'll wake up feeling valued and secure in your relationship. Express your needs openly without fear of being abandoned or rejected. Experience the deep connection your heart has always longed for. Most of all, stop exhausting yourself trying to earn love that some people freely give. This transformation doesn't just change your romantic relationships, it heals every relationship in your life, especially the one that you have with yourself. Understanding why you're attracted to emotionally unavailable partners is the first step towards attracting the right partner who you deserve. If this video has resonated with you, I would love to hear from you. Which of the 3 patterns, the fixer, the pursuer, the fixer, the distancer, do you resonate with the most? And please comment below, because you might help someone recognize their own patterns. Ready to go deeper on your healing journey? Go and check out my Inner Journey course. You'll heal and transform through my 4-step butterfly method to help you heal your inner child, rediscover your authentic self, and break free from these patterns so you could be attracting and in relationships that feel fulfilling to you. Click the link below to learn more. And if you're not quite ready yet to take the leap of faith with me, I also have a free tool for you. And this is my Emotional Freedom Finder. It is a simple assessment for you to recognize these old emotional patterns that's keeping us stuck. So you can always get the free tool now, link in the description as well. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe for more weekly videos on inner child healing, setting boundaries without the guilt, and experiencing authentic, fulfilling relationships. starting with the one that you have with yourself. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much for learning with me. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you in the next one.